everybody. My name is Linda. Welcome to Gentle Yoga. It'll be around an hour, a little less than that. What you'll need for this class, if you have, are blocks. I have two here. Or if you have a blanket, you can bring a blanket. Any blanket will do. Keep it off to the side, and we'll be ready to go. So Gentle Yoga is all about listening to your body. Focus on breathing and just let your body go and relax. And if there's anything that we do that doesn't feel right for your body, please stop doing it or take a modification. All right? So we sit with our ankles crossed. If you're more comfortable with your legs out, you can do that as well. Option always is to sit on a blanket or sit on a block to help you get a little more elevated. Let the knees drop down away from your hips. Let's place our hands lightly onto our knees, thumb and index pads lightly touching. I want you to feel the lift of your spine. And you can go ahead and close your eyes, or you can have a soft gaze down the floor. I'm going to close my eyes so I can start to go internal. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Slowly let the breath out through the nose. Mouth is lightly closed. And again, in breath. Slowly let the breath out. If it helps, as you inhale, slow count of 4. You can count to yourself. Hold the breath at the top for a second or two. And as we exhale, slowly count to 6. And again, I want you to find a flow to your breathing. As you inhale, we bring life and energy into our body. And as we exhale, we release tension, any kind of stress that you might be holding on to. Take notice of your face. Let it be soft. That imaginary string on the top of your head pulling you up. As you release, continue to lengthen through your spine, grounding through our sits bones. Let's take a few more here. One last one, big breath in. Softly open the eyes. This time as we inhale, we take the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Inhale. Slowly exhale. You can look up or you can look straight ahead. One more time, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart space, hold. Let's create an intention for our practice today. The intention could be as simple as staying true to my breath. Allow my yoga practice to unfold, not using any force, and leave behind any expectations. Slowly release. Anytime you need to change the crossing of your feet, feel free to do so. Again, take a deep breath in, sit up nice and tall, feel your sitting bones ground you. On the exhale, take the chin down to the chest. Just allow the weight of your head to softly fall forwards. If you want, you can bring your hands onto the top of the head and just gently let your hands go heavy. So remember, we're not pulling, we're not forcing. Slowly release the hands down. Take an in-breath. On the exhale, lower your right ear to your right shoulder. Press your left shoulder down towards the ground. I like to take my hand and open it up, and like I'm aiming my thumb down towards the floor. So now I get a really nice stretch on the side of my neck. And if you like, you can bring your right hand on top of the head and just let your hand go heavy. Remember, not pulling, not forcing. And just breathe into the side of your neck. Relax that right shoulder. And slowly we release the hand first. Bring the head back up. Take another breath in. This time, left ear to left shoulder. Right shoulder pushes down. My right thumb is aiming for the floor. Option to add your left hand, let the hand go, and just let it go heavy. This is where we kind of surrender to gravity, right? And just feel the same stretch on the right side. You can open or close your eyes. Sometimes I like to close my eyes because I can focus on the breath without any external distractions. And slowly release. Bring your head back up to center. Inhale, sit up tall. Shoulders back on the exhale. Turn your head all the way over to the right and hold. We want to take at least 3 deep breaths in every position. Come back to center. Sometimes 3, sometimes 5. Breath in. Exhale to the left. Hold it there, but don't hold your breath. Continue to let it flow. And slowly bring the head back up to center. Take an inhale. On the exhale, lower the chin. And from here, sweep your chin from the right side to the left side. Moving at your own pace. One last one. And then bring your head back up to center. Take an in-breath. Shoulders up, back and down. And just work at your own pace. Shrug, pull them back, and let them go. Inhale to come up. Exhale to release. Letting go of all that tension. And when you're ready, go the other direction. Up, back, and down. One more. Come back through center. Place the hands on the tops of our shoulders. Your elbows open up, and let's circle those elbows. Take your time, don't rush. And I always say it doesn't matter how big or how small, but try to make your circles smooth. One more. And now go the other direction. Up, back, and down. Breathe in, breathe out. We had a very wet day today, and it's going on about 6 o'clock, and the rain has just stopped, just like they predicted. And that's why you see the sun behind me. And slowly release. Place the hands on the knees, and now let's circle our torso. So if you want, you can come off that block if that's more comfortable for you. So again, I want to come forwards with my chest. Belly button pulling in. And change direction. Breathe in, breathe out. Again, it feels good to move. And hopefully you've been moving a little bit every day. And then release, come back to center. Beautiful. I'm going to change the crossing of the legs here. Okay. Once again, sit up nice and tall. Take an in-breath, open the arms. Sweep them all the way up to the sky and hold here. Press those knees down, spread your fingers out, and just slowly, like you're climbing a rope, pulling. And I just want you to gently feel your side body stretching. Reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, climb a little higher. And hold both arms up. Take the right hand down, bring the left arm over your ear, press the sitting bones down to the floor. Relax the ear from the shoulder, stretch and reach. Come back up to center, inhale, reach. Exhale, other side. Oh, this feels so good on the side of the body. Inhale, rise. We'll take it 2 more to each side. And each time you go, see if you can find just a little more length, if that feels good for you. If it's too much, you can always back down a little. That's the beautiful thing about yoga. You do it based on how you feel for that day. Stretch and reach. And so every day the practice looks different. It feels different. And let's take 1 more each side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, up and over. You can look down, you can look straight, or you can look up. You always have those choices where your gaze can go. Up to the top, 1 breath in. Exhale, release, and stretch. This is our last one. And I like to open and look up. And come back up to center. Take a nice breath in. This time I want you to lace the fingers, press them up to the sky. On the exhale, bring your arms forward. It's about shoulder height. Now, open up between your shoulder blades, lower the chin, and stretch into your upper back. Inhale, reach again, palms together. Exhale as you come forwards, palms press out. Breathe, hollow out your belly. And again, inhale, reach. Exhale, press. Let's take 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, press. 1 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, press. Reach back up. And this time, release the hands. Bring your fingers behind you. I want you to roll your shoulders back. Really open up through the front part of your body. And then push your hips slightly forward and look up. Roll those shoulders back even more. Feels good to open up through the heart center. And slowly come back to center. Beautiful. Let's come down to all fours, tabletop position. Now, if it bothers your knees, you can grab your mat, your blanket, and you can open it up, create a little more cushioning for the knees, and then come here as the option, right? Let me move the blocks out of the way. So that's there for you if you need it, okay? Spread the fingers out wide, middle finger pointing straight ahead. Your knees are directly under your hips, your toes are flat, eye gaze is forward, belly button is drawn in. Cat-cow. Take an inhale, lift the chin and tail. Exhale, gently round into your spine. And again, smoothly, breath in and out. And again, make it smooth and fluid. Push the floor away. 2 more times. In breath. Out breath. In breath. Out breath. Beautiful. Come back to center and let's rotate our hips. So make a little circle with those hips. So this is just moving freely. Make it feel good. And go the other direction. And one more. Come back through center. Reset your body. Take your right leg back. Make the leg straight. Now here we're going to pull the leg long. As you exhale, pull your knee in, round to the back. Now you can add the arm. Left arm stretches forward. Exhale, bring it in. And again, inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Or we can just do the leg and round 2 more times. Out, in, out, in, out and hold, and release. Good. Other side. Leg back, leg up, no higher than the height of your hip. Add the opposite arm if you want to. Deep breath in. Exhale, draw in. And out. 3 more. Stretch and lengthen. Last one. Out and hold. And release. Press it down. And let's rotate those hips again. And change direction. Go the other way. Beautiful. Come back through tabletop. Take your right arm up. Take the fingers behind the head. Open up that elbow. Stretch. And we're going to thread the needle. Bring your right hand under. Stretch it long. And sit the hips back. Bring the left arm behind you if you want to. Hips high or hips low. Release the back hand. Press yourself back up onto all fours. And let's go to the other side. Your back hand comes up. And then go ahead and thread the needle. Reach it all the way down. You can have your hips high or you can have your hips low. And you can wrap that top hand behind your back. Roll that shoulder open. Feels good. And slowly release. Let's take our first child's pose. Spread the fingers out. Open up your knees, flatten your toes, and pull your hips back. So what's my option? I can take a block, place it here, and rest my forehead onto the block, or I can use my blanket. And in child's pose, you want to spread your fingers out wide. You want to shift the weight back, stretch out through your spine. And slowly inhale, come back to all fours. So this is our little vinyasa flow for gentle yoga. Pull your knees back, bring your hands under your shoulders, take a deep breath in, belly button pulls in. On the exhale, slowly lower down to the mat. So your elbows are along the sides of your body. As you inhale, lift your chest up into cobra, shoulders back, elbows back, toes to the floor. On the exhale, lower, push into the hands, press yourself up, and sit back into child's pose. So this will require a little bit of upper body strength, but I know you can do this. Inhale, come forwards, moving with breath. Exhale, slowly lower down. We're not going to plop. Inhale, squeeze your butt, lift the heart center. I'm not using my hands. Lower down, exhale, push back, and child's pose. Okay? Option number 2 for a little more advanced. Inhale as we come to tabletop or plank. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, pull your hips forward. Exhale, press back. You're in downward dog. So you can pick either of the two. Let's take 2 more. So I'll take the modified version. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, push back. And one more time. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press back. Very nice. Beautiful. Inhale, let's come forwards. Let's get right into the abs, okay? Get that over with, done with. Let's come down to our elbows and forearms, shoulder on top of the elbow. My knees are together and they're behind me. I'm going to tuck my toes under. So slowly, we're going to lift one knee up at a time and then lower them down one at a time. Your goal here is to keep your hips level and try not to move too much from side to side. So you got to pull that belly in, right? Ready? Here we go. We'll do right, left, right. Ready? Up, up, down, down, and then change. Up, up, down, down. Let's go for 10. That was 2 already. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you got this. One more. Beautiful. Push back, child's pose. Take those arms out. For those that take my class, you know how I feel about core strength. Really important to have core strength so that it will help to protect your back. And then slowly bring it in. Okay, let's take a seat on the mat. Let's go into our hips. I'm going to sit with our feet in front of us, and let's take our left leg and cross it over. So a couple things to remember. You flex your foot. Why do we flex? It will help to protect your ankle and your knee. Your hands are behind you. Try to be light on the fingers. Take an in breath, and on the out breath, bring your chest slightly forward. Keep that left knee pressing down. You should feel a stretch behind that left hip. Now, how do we make it feel a little more? We walk the front foot in, we bring the hips forward. So now I'm more compact and that will intensify the stretch. If this is too much, simply open yourself up a little bit. And then look at the spine. We don't want to round. We want to try to sit up nice and tall, okay? And then just breathe wherever you're at, as long as you're feeling something on that side. Again, eyes open or closed. Focus on deep breath in and out. One more breath. And then slowly release. Let's change sides. Cross and then lower the knee. Flex foot. Why? To protect the knee and the ankle. Sit up nice and tall and just see how that feels on this side, because both sides are not equal. And again, if you want more, bring yourself in a little closer. See how that feels. If that's too much, back it off a little bit. And then just breathe. Keep pressing that knee down. Keep lifting up through your chest and forwards a little. Breathe in, breathe out. Very nice, and slowly release. Bring the soles of your feet together. Bring them in nice and close. Hands down right by your sides. Take an in-breath. Exhale. You can use your elbows and press down into the legs as you pull your chest forward. So this is your inner thigh and groin stretch, okay? And breathe. Inhale, come up. Let's slide the feet slightly forwards. Make a little diamond shape between the legs. In breath. Exhale down. And it doesn't matter how low you go. Absolutely no indication of any pain whatsoever. And slowly come up, walk the feet in. Okay, come back onto your knees. We're going to bring that front foot forward. Line your knee on top of your ankle. So again, if this hurts your knee, this is where your blanket comes in handy. Okay, to help cushion yourself. And this is where you might want to bring your blocks over as well. So knee on top of ankle. Now the knee behind you can be under the hip or slightly back. Knee on top. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. So we're going for that hip flexor stretch. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax the shoulders, lift up through your heart. On the exhale, bring your hands down so you can put your hands on blocks. And slowly lift your toes up. Take an in-breath and exhale. Bring your chest forward. Stretching into our hamstring, right? And let's take another one. Down and lift. Exhale, release. Toes up. Lower your toes. Hands on either side of your foot. Tuck your back toes under. And let's see if we can straighten that back leg. See how that feels. Eyes are forward. Take the knee down. And then press it back up. Use the back leg. And again, down. And up. And one more time. Down. And up. Keep it up if you can. Right arm, front arm comes up. And give me a little twist. If it's too much, take that knee down. and release. Let's change sides. Bring your back leg up. I'm going to turn. You stay where you're at so that you can see. Okay, knee on top of the ankle. My knee is behind the hip. Inhale, sweep and reach. Maybe a lifting up through your heart. You can look straight or you can look up. On the exhale, hands on blocks or on the floor. Curl your toes upward and stretch forward. Again, I want to lead with my heart. And again, down and rise. Hands down, front leg straight. Should feel that stretch all the way down the leg. And this one, toes down, hands flat to the floor or on blocks. Tuck your back toes under and power through with that back leg and take the knee down. And again, power through and down. One more time. Hold it. Keep your knee on top of the ankle. Inhale, front arm comes up and turn your body. And exhale to release. Take the knee down. Front leg goes back and press back into child's pose. All right, we're going to make our way up to standing. So if you like, let's come into a downward dog. Hands, fingers spread out wide, hands flat to the floor. Your hands are shoulder width apart, your feet are hip width apart, and let's pedal our heels up and down. And then slowly tiptoe your feet into your hands. Let's take a forward fold. If you need to, bend your knees. If your hands don't reach the floor, you can have your blocks there as well. Just let the body go heavy. And then slowly roll yourself up to the top. Shoulders back. I'm going to turn and face you. Inhale, sweep the arms. Stretch and reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, open. Exhale down. Find your breath. Root your feet into the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Adding on, inhale. Exhale, down into chair. So in chair pose, knees are together, hips are back, tailbone is slightly tucked under, the weight is in the heels. Stretch up. Exhale, sit. Sitting into that chair. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. And again, inhale, reach. A couple more. Stretch and reach. Very functional movement that we do every day. Let's do 5 more. 4, how low you sit into your chair is up to you. 3, 2, and I know you want to hold the last one down. Stretch and reach, down and hold here. You can have your hands in prayer or arms straight up. Pick up the heels right and left, building a little bit of leg strength here. And here we go, 3, 4, we're going to go to 10. You can do this. 5, 6, 7, almost there. 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Inhale all the way up. Stretch high. And bring your hands behind you. Lace the fingers together if you can. Feel a pinch between the shoulder blades. And exhale to release. Beautiful. Let's get ready for standing work, right? We're going to take triangle first. So separate your feet nice and wide. Make sure the front heel bisects the back arch, and we want the legs to be straight here. When you're ready, open up your arms. Pick up all 10 of your toes, spread them out, and then press them down. So I want you to feel really secure, standing strongly on the top of your mat. From here, with your legs nice and straight, reach forward, hinge, and then exhale, lower down. How can the block help me? Put it behind the leg, and then I can rest my hand lightly onto the block, and then I reach with my top hand. I can look up, I can look straight, or I can look down. Breathe in, breathe out. So notice the chest, it's not forwards of the leg. Okay? Top arm goes over the ear, relax the shoulder. Another breath. Arm comes up, draw the navel in, and come all the way up. Nice. Change sides. So I'm going to move my other block behind me. So different. Heel to arch. Open the arms up wide, shoulders down away from the ears. Set your intention, nice and steady. Ready? And go. Reach forwards first. Exhale down. Fingers light on the leg. And it doesn't matter how far you go. So if I might be here, but I can still feel the work, completely up to you. Use that top arm and pull yourself up. Top arm goes over your ear. Stretch and reach. Arm comes up, draw the navel in, pull yourself up. Very nice. Warrior two. Switch the feet again. Difference here is now we bend the front knee. Right on top of the ankle. Torso stays on top of the hips. Back leg stays long. Open up the arms. Eye gazes forward. Don't let your knee buckle in. Keep opening it up. We find reverse warrior. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lean back. The more I lean, the more my knee bends. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel this amazing stretch on the side of your body. Love this. And then slowly come up. Reach forward again into our extended angle. Option one, elbow on the knee or thigh, but you're not collapsed, you're lifted. Option two, you're here. Option three, you're here with the block. And if you can, we're going to take that top hand, bring it around us, right? This is the half a bind. Shoulder rows open. Breathe in, breathe out. One more breath, very powerful in the legs. Arm comes up, draw the navel in, pull yourself up, and release. Change your feet. Knee bends. So you don't want to lean forwards. You want to pull yourself back, open arms. The knee stays open. When you're ready, reverse your warrior. Arm up and reach. And then start to work through this. Feel the side body stretch. Come back through center. Extended angle, reach. Elbow drops down, arm goes up. Here, or here, or we're here. Wrap the arm behind you, open. Roll that shoulder open, find some space. And slowly release the back hand. Press yourself, come all the way up. and release. Beautiful. We're going to heel toe our feet in. Give them a little shake. Put your hands on your waist. Now let's do a couple circles with the hip. Circle 1, tap down. Circle 2, 3, and 4. Change sides. Circle 2, 3, 4. Working through the mobility of the hips. Take the first leg, circle from the outside in. Outside in. 3, 4. Other side, outside in. Find your balance first. 2, 3, and 4. Beautiful. Shake out the legs. All right, balance first. Tree pose. Your right foot is on the floor. Left leg is either low, medium, or all the way up into the inner thigh. If you need to, you can go up against the wall. Now, sometimes it's tough to grip your pants. So place the hands to your heart center and breathe. Look at something that's not moving. When you're ready, bring your hands up, shoulders away from the ears, and just stretch. See if you can open up your arms, hold them there, breathe. Beautiful. Release, and release the leg. Little shake out. Second side, spread your toes out, low, medium, or all the way up, hands to heart center. Relax the shoulders. This is not a place where you want to create tension in that upper body, but the legs are really strong here. And when you're ready, extend your tree. Again, hands together, or you can separate them. Relax the shoulders. Slowly open. Hold. And release. Give them a little shake. Very nice. Let's come into our airplane. So the first leg is going to be on the floor, your right leg. I'm going to turn to the side so I'm on my mat. Other leg goes behind. Keep your hips squared to the front. Take your arms out behind you, diagonally. Eye gaze is down. And when you're ready, lift your leg and pull your chest forward. Belly button pulls in, hold. And it doesn't matter how far, how low you go, but keep squaring those hips off. Lengthen. And slowly release. Good. We're changing sides. Leg down. Square the hips. Grow tall through your spine. Bring your arms back. Shoulders squeeze slightly towards each other. Draw the navel in and go. And slowly release. Beautiful. Give your legs a little shake out. All right, we're going to come back to the mat. How are we set for time here? Good. Take a deep breath in. Sweep the arms up to the sky. On the exhale, we're going to take our forward fold. So if you have any restrictions and you're not supposed to come down far, just come down to where you can. This might be a very good option for some of us. Or if you're able to come all the way down, just let the body hang and breathe. Inhale to look forwards. Exhale to fold. Let's step our right leg back. Left foot is forward. Inhale, slowly come all the way up to the top. Bring your arms up in the air. Stretch and reach. Both of the legs are straight. Exhale, come down halfway.
So this is our pyramid. Make sure those hips are square. Stretch and reach. Let me change sides here. Stay where you are because I want to take a revolving triangle. Using the block as an option, if your hand can't reach all the way down to the floor, place your back hand down and then you're going to turn into that front leg. This is our little twist here. Option 2, you're down here and you're open. It's a little bit of a challenge on this one. And then release. Slowly draw the belly in, pull yourself up, and change sides. Okay? Square the hips off. Take a forward fold. Arms go back. So I want you to pull your chest out. And then lower your hand. Turn to the back leg. Stretch and reach. And then release the hand. Draw the navel in. Pull yourself up slowly. Step together. How are we doing? Okay, good? I hope so. Keep your legs together. Take an in-breath. Stretch the arms out on the exhale. Open the arms up. Wrap your left arm on the bottom. Right arm is on the top. If you have any shoulder restrictions, this is where you're going to go. You can make a letter V. Push the hands away from the face. As you inhale, small lift of the elbows. Exhale, round. How much you want to round is up to you. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift up, hold. And slowly release. Good, so you should feel that through the shoulders. Let's try the other side. Inhale up. Exhale down halfway. Wrap. Okay, again. Option is the 2-letter V's. Push the hands away from the face. Inhale, elbows up slightly, just a little. Doesn't have to be a lot. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Inhale, stretch up, release. Open, bring the arms up high, lift. And exhale, down. All right, let's come down to the floor, have a seat. We're going to take the legs out in front of us. Coming into a seated twist. Front leg, bend, pull it in. Option to keep your foot on the inside. Option 2, you're going to cross it over. Make sure the toes are down, your other foot is flexed. Hug the knee, take an in-breath. Sit up tall and exhale, turn. Belly button pulls in. Cast your gaze out at a distance. Make sure you're not leaning back, okay? Sitting on top of those sits bones. Breathe. Come back to center, slowly turn, change legs. Remember, option on the inside. On the outside, hug the knee, sit up tall, and turn. And slowly turn back to center. Give your legs a little shake. You're going to take staff pose. Place the hands along the sides. So the spine is lengthened here. You're not sitting rounded. We're sitting up tall. Take a nice deep inhale. And as I lift up, I'm going to press my legs down. I'm going to lift my upper body up. Breathe. And slowly release. And again, tighten all the muscles in your body. And release. One more time. In breath. And out. Very nice. All right, we're going to come down to the floor for our bridge. So go ahead and lie back. I'm going to show you a couple of options here. Supported bridge is with a block. You can keep it on this side or bring it onto the vertical, depending how high you want to be. Place it right into that lower back area. So again, this is about comfort. And we're right here, relaxed. This is our supported bridge. If you don't want to do supported bridge, your traditional bridge, walk the heels in. Lift your hips up, press your knees forward. Try to tuck the shoulders under and lift. Don't let your knees splay out. Look up at the ceiling. Try not to turn your head. So as you're lifting, you're squeezing your butt. And exhale, slowly release. Butterfly your feet. Bring your arms up over your head. Bend your elbows and clasp. And just let it sink. Let the knees drop away from the hips. Release the arms. Bring your feet back in. A little more hamstring. Lift your front leg up. Now, if you have a strap, you can use a strap here. Take a deep breath in. You're holding either below or above the knee. Please don't pull on the kneecap. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, get the leg nice and straight. On the exhale, gently pull the leg in. If you want, you can straighten that bottom leg if you like. Flex that foot, get it nice and straight. Take another breath in. Exhale, gently pull. One more in breath, out breath. And slowly release. Bend the knee. Other side. Leg up, flex your foot. So for some people, just trying to straighten the leg is challenging enough. So again, I want you to go at your own pace, okay? If you have a strap, hook it underneath the sole of your foot, or on the ball of your foot rather, or you hold above or below. Front leg can go down or it can stay bent. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And another inhale, exhale. And how about one more since we did 3 on the other side? In breath, out breath. And slowly release, bend the knee. Bring both knees together, open your arms up into the letter T, and slowly let's drop the knees to the front. Make sure you anchor your shoulder, and you can turn your head away. Now for some people, if you have a block, you can put the block down or a blanket and let your knees rest on that if that's comfortable for you. The back shoulder should stay on the floor. If you want a little bit more, you can straighten your top leg. And release. Come to center. And we're going to change sides. I'm just going to slide over a little bit. Drop the knees. Press the shoulder down. If you want, you can straighten your top leg. back to center. Bring the knees into your chest, and we'll take happy baby, flexing our feet, press down. Lower back is on the floor. Grabbing the outside, you can grab the inside. If you don't reach, you can grab the sides of your legs. The purpose of this is your lower back stretch, so we want to make sure that the hips stay down and the upper body's fairly relaxed here. And then slowly pull your knees together, legs together. And this is the inversion that we'll do for a gentle yoga class. If you want to come up into a shoulder stand and you're comfortable doing that, feel free to do so. For today, option 1, using the block or a blanket, I'm just going to lift my legs straight up in the air, kind of reverse the flow of blood. It's like your body's natural caffeine. And when you're ready, slowly bend your knees, remove the block, and let's pull the knees in. Give yourself a hug if you want. You can lift your shoulders up if you like. And then exhale, slowly release. Coming down for final rest. So this is where you can make yourself really comfortable. If you have a bolster or you have your blanket, you can actually place it underneath you, behind your knees for support. This is really nice. If you need to have a little bit of a lift for your neck, you can put your block here. So the goal here is to get as comfortable as you possibly can. Palms open, shoulders are broad. Close your eyes and just breathe. Focus on the rise and fall of your belly. Allow your face to remain soft. Allow your mind to remain quiet. Stay present. The only control that we have is what we do while we're on top of the mat. And very slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Gently bring the knees back into your chest. Carefully removing the block if you have one. Lower the knees to the front. come into a fetal position, resting your head onto your arm. When you're ready, press down with your hand and carefully come back up into your seated position. Get nice and comfortable, but being mindful of our sitting bones, hands on the knees, eyes closed or open, as we return to the place where we started. Take a deep breath in. Feel the lift of your spine, the lift of your chest. Hopefully your mind is quiet. Folding our hands together in prayer. Bring the hands to the middle of your forehead, resting lightly onto your third eye as we put out to the universe what we're all looking for. Always be reminded to be grateful, grateful to be here, present in this space, and not taking anything or anyone for granted. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you for joining me today, and namaste.